Hope you can see my screen. Right. So we have discussed up to question number, question number 29, I guess. And I'll be discussing after question number 29, I'll be discussing the remaining things together now. And before we discuss, I would like to tell you something. There are students maybe who have not learned about HTML or who don't have proper idea about HTML. For them, I will give you a very quick introduction. HTML idea එකක් නැති අයට මම ටිකක් වේගෙන් introduction එකක් දෙන්නම්. ඉක්මනින් හරි වේගෙන් introduction එකක් දෙන්නම්. එතකොට අපි ඉස්සරහට කරගෙන යද්දී when we are doing this like when you are doing this in future, when we are doing more questions, we will be learning about more applications, right? But for the moment, I will give a quick introduction. Okay, so one student is there, need to join with audio, right? Okay, all of you have joined. Need to join with audio, otherwise you will not hear, right? Okay. Questions kata karana kaling, before discussing the questions, I will give very quick introduction. This is for the students who are late. Okay, let's start. HTML is hypertext markup language. HTML is hypertext markup language, right? HTML is hypertext markup language, and it is not a programming language. It is basically a markup language. Programming and markup. Markup is like makeup. Again, you can just, so without making new things, but you can decorate existing things and present those. Actually, that is for the presentation purpose. But HTML5 is excluded because HTML5 has some programming features added to that. This version of lecture programming features HTML5 wala podi programming features ටිකකුත් තියෙනවා. කොහොම වුණත් තියෙන ඒවා ලස්සනට පෙන්වන්න තමයි HTML ගන්න. So existing content can be displayed in web pages. So the language of the web is HTML. This is handled by actually Tim Berners-Lee and their team. Tim Berners-Lee is father of web. Father of web කියලා අපි සලකන එක තමයි Tim Berners-Lee. එයාගේ තියෙනවා W3C consortium, not his, but that's a company, organization, W3C, World Wide Web Consortium. They are setting standards for HTML. ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි HTML standards හදන්නේ. Okay, let's see very quick introduction to this before we discuss the questions. The මෙහෙම කරන්න හේතුව මම කිව්වා in the first set of papers. මුල් papers වලදී මම theory එකක් කියලා දෙනවා. හැබැයි අග paper වලට යද්දී ඔයගොල්ලෝ question එක කරන්න ලෑස්තිලා ඉන්නවා. හරි? මුලේවේ තමයි theory එකක් කියලා දෙන්නේ. In first set of papers I will teach you the theory because like so there are the students are coming from different backgrounds. That's the reason. Okay, HTML වල තියෙන tags. So HTML has tags. Tag is basically start with the less than mark, then the tag name. Let's say tag name is hello. Then greater than mark. After that, there's something called closing tag. Closing tag කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. Same tag name, and then the only thing is there's a backward slash. In between that, you can write content. So that content can be another set of tags also. Everything together we call that an element. Element එකක් කියලා. හරි? This part is called element. Element is basically the opening tag, closing tag, and the content all together. It's called an element. And this element is having, this is called opening tag. And this is called closing tag. Closing tag. In between that, the content. This is element. Normally, element has opening and closing tag pair. Samaneng opening closing dekama තියෙනවා. But some elements are only having opening tag. Samara element වලට opening විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. Those are called empty elements or empty tags. Empty elements or empty tags. Empty tags. Closing එකක් නැහැ. No closing tag. ඒවා special. එහෙම ඒවා තියෙන්නේ කීපයයි. So can you give me few examples? කියන්න බලන්න දන්න ඒවා තියෙනවනේ. So what are the empty elements that you know? Yes. Yes. මොකුත් නැද්ද ඔයාලා දන්නේ? BR. Break rule. ඊළඟ line එකට යන්න දාන්න. Break rule is empty element. IMG images add කරන්නේ. IMG එක attribute එකකුත් තියෙනවා. මම attribute කියලා දෙන්නම්. IMG src path of image, you can say an extension. Path and the extension of the image. Oh, sorry. IMG src equal path එක ඒ වගේම extension එක exd ඊට පස්සේ ඒකත් self closing, that is also self closing. Then HR horizontal ruler is self closing, හරස් ඉරක් ඒකත් self closing. BR self closing. යාර input boxes දාන්නේ form වල input මොනවාද text boxes ඒ වගේ දාන ඒවත් empty element. Input type equal text කියලා කියමුකෝ, text input boxes, those are also empty elements. ඒවට closing tags නැහැ. IMG, input, HR, BR are example for මේ කීපයක් විතරයි. These are example for empty elements. But all other elements, almost all, not all, almost all, සියලුම ඒවා වගේ අනිත් ඒ වගේ it has a opening tag, closing tag. Okay, this is the summary of elements. So if you need, you can take a screenshot quickly because I'm going to erase this. Can you rename yourself? Vasana Motakaraj කියලා තියෙන එක rename කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? Can you rename with your name because I don't know how to call you. චුට්ටක් පුළුවන් rename කරගන්න ඔයාගේ මේව එක. Right. Okay, January. Okay, this is about it. Hari, empty elements and මේවා වලට 9 දිත් තියෙනවා. Grade 9 also you had this, but sometimes you might forgot. නේද? දැන් අමතක වෙලා ඇති. Okay, the next is this. The element can be nested. Elements can be nested means inside elements you can write some other elements. Okay, let's say something like this. So you have, this is hello element. Example, this is hello element. Okay, let's say you have something called HTML. This is HTML element. Right? Inside that you can have another element. Okay, HTML, then head element, then inside that title element. This is called nesting. Nesting කියන්නේ එකක් ඇතුලේ එකක් ලියනවා. Title. Okay, let me explain. So what is this? So this is called nesting. So basically the main element is HTML element. HTML element starting from here and moves up to this. So this total, everything together is HTML element. මේ මුළු එකම HTML element. Everything together is HTML element. Right? Inside that you have head element. ඒක ඇතුලේ head element. Inside that you have title element. And inside HTML element there's another element that is body element. Okay, inside the body element, you write normal page content. You can write any tag inside that. This is the visible area. So you can write any tag, lazy, for an example, paragraph. Okay, let's write. Yes. Okay, let's write a paragraph. My paragraph. Okay, this is how closing tag. Sorry, this is how you nest the elements inside elements. This is called nesting. The whole element is HTML element, big one. That is called root element. The reason is this is the biggest. Because that is the in HTML, the biggest element is root HTML. That is the HTML. The logo make an HTML. Right? That is the biggest element. That is HTML. Right? Inside that you have head element. If there is a big tank, you have to open that tank and then you put another small tank. The tank is head. Right? Head. On top of this head tank, then you have to put the title inside that title tank. Then you have to close the title tank. Title open, title close. Then inside that, then this you have to close. This is what the nesting is. The bigger element you need to close after closing the small element. Remember that, right? The loku එක close කරන්න ඕන. දැන් මේ පොඩි එක දාලා ඒක වහලා තමයි loku එක close කරන්න ඕන. නැත්නම් loku එක close කරොත් වැරදි එහෙම නැතුව. එහෙම HTML යන්නේ නැහැ. So here, like you have to write the title of the page. Title of the page. So remember this style. The bigger tank you have to open, put the smaller one, small bucket, close the small bucket, then close the bigger bucket. So remember this style. You can take a screenshot of this as well. Right, take a screenshot of this. Okay, right now you know about the basic structure. This is called the basic page structure. When you are saving, you have to save this as Control S. When you are saving, you have to save this as any name. You can give .html. Let's save in the desktop. Some name html or htm. They come valid, right? Either html valid. You can give html. That is valid. htm valid. html right? I'm saving it, and after saving, you can open. What you need to do, this code won't run. This code won't run. What you need to do is you have to go to the place that we have saved and open that with the web browser. Okay, this one. Open that with the web browser. Double click and open with the web browser. You can see it's running. Page content, visible area, my paragraph, both are here, and the title of the page is here. Can you see? Title of the page is here. So page content and the visible area is here. This is what the visible area, and you can see we have input 2 lines, page content, visible area in 2 lines, but still So both are in the same line. What's the reason? මොකක්ද හේතුව? ඇයි මේ ඔක්කොම එකම line එකේ තියෙන්නේ? Page content, visible area දෙකම එකම line එකේ. What's the reason? What is the reason? Yes.
We use the line break.
Because we have not mentioned the line break. Even though we typed in the 2 lines, we have not mentioned the line break. So we have to tell that, explicitly tell that there's a line break. That is BR self clause. Sometimes you are writing BR like this. That is also okay. But proper way is BR self clause. Save. No clause in tag for BR. Let's go to the next slide. You can copy this down quickly. This is basically HTML, how HTML codes are written and all. I'll give you 2 minutes to write down this if you need, and because some students are not having proper exporters to the HTML. For them, I can give some time to write. And meanwhile, this is single medium paper. I just need to open English medium paper also. Where did I save this? Let me search. Meanwhile, you can write this. Okay, I guess this one. Somewhat blurred, but it's okay. You can refer to that. So it's a bit blurred. Okay, quickly copy this down and also try to answer the questions. Questions from 29 to 34. Send the answer to the chat. Guess කරලා හරි ලියන්න. දන්නේ නැතුනට කොහොමද? ඒවා නිකන් guess කරලා හරි එවන්න. Papers වල ඔයාලා කරන්න එහෙම. So don't be afraid. Send the answer. Let's check it. I will discuss, right? Write this first and then send these answers quickly. 29 to 34. 2019 paper. Okay, let's discuss. I got answers from Ashini, Rukshan, Anitma, Timasha. Das can also answer. Consider the following list rendered by a web browser. Science, Maths, English. Which of the following tags are required to create the above list? Okay, let me share the entire screen first. So you can use, okay, lists. List in HTML, you can create using 2 different, there are 3 different versions of list. OL, it's not O level, yeah, OL, for ordered list. ඒක ඇතුලේ අපි ලියන්නේ list item, right? OL tag එක ඇතුලේ අපි ලියන්නේ list item. Inside that you can write it. List items. There are 3 kind of lists. Let's say මේකම දාමුකෝ අපි SCINCE, science, what else? The maths and English. Okay, science, maths, English. This is ordered numbers. Maths, English. When you save this, in the preview, you can see science, maths, English. Okay, this is the preview. This is the web page. Science, maths, English. This is ordered list. The other version is unordered list. The second one is unordered list. UL. Save, refresh, and you can see science, math, English. That is what they're asking. Then what are the tags? UL and LI. UL, LI. These are the tags that you need. UL, LI. Fourth one is the answer. UL, LI. And there's another one that is definition list. Let me show that also. Definition list DL වලින් පටන් ගන්න. හැබැයි ඒකේ list item නැහැ. Instead of at, it has a definition terms. Sorry, definition terms. DT. Definition terms. Let's say one definition term is CSS. Then the definition description. ඒකේ තේරුම. That is cascading style sheets. Another definition term, another definition description. Let's say HTTP hypertext transfer protocol. Meaning, okay, let's say VAT, value added text, right? VAT, value added text. www, World Wide Web. Likewise, you can add the definition terms and description, and that is the definition list. This is how it looks like. You can take a screenshot. Let's. Okay, now you can take a screenshot of all these 3 type of lists quickly. No need to write down. Just take a screenshot. These are the 3 type of lists. And there are some attributes you need to know. Attributes, attributes are used to describe okay, attribute will describe attribute will describe the tags, further describe the tag. Attribute OL type. Type of ordered list is may varga one එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. 1 ද A ද I ද A ද I ද. Capital I කියන්නේ Roman numbers. මේ තියෙන්නේ 1 2 3. Simple I means simple Roman numbers. It can be capital A, simple A, ABC, capital A, ABC. So likewise, you can change this. This is type. And you can give the starting position also, start. Let's say start 3, then ABC, 3rd letter. ABC, 3rd letter. So maybe you start with 30, then what? It is AD. AB in 2 letters now, because 30th letter, you don't have 30th letter. So after the Z, it is Z is 26, then AA, AB, AC, AD, the next. And if you start with the Roman number, I, then the 30th Roman number. Okay, 30th Roman number. So you can, now 2 attributes are there. One attribute is this one, type. The second attribute is this one. The first attribute is this. The second attribute is this. Attribute has a name, equal sign, value inside the quotation. Attribute එකේ නම සමාන ලකුණ ඒකේ වටිනාකම quotation එක ඇතුලේ. ඊට පස්සේ මෙතන ඉඩක් තියෙනවා ඊළඟ එකක් විතර. Okay, now we can take a screenshot of that as well. හැබැයි මෙහෙම unordered list වල මේව නැහැ. Start positions නැහැ. Because unordered list is anyway not in order. Unordered list is not in order. So no need to have starting position. But types you have, there are 3 types. So one is circle. Circle type will give you a circle like this. The second one is disk. Eka tama default enne. DISC, sorry. DISC disk. That will come default. Then there's another one called square. That will give you squares. Okay, later you can watch this video because I'm sharing this to you. You can watch these videos too. Anyway, I have discussed everything about lists. Now, with the question, I have discussed everything about. So UL and LI, that is the answer for 29. Then which of the following statement related to the web page development are correct? The content shown in the dynamic web pages may vary according to the user inputs or the timeline. Dynamic web කියන්නේ මොනවද? That is also a good question. Dynamic webs are basically adjusting according to user inputs. මෙහෙම නෙවෙයි. දැන් ඔයාගේ නම එහෙම පෙන්නනවා. දැන් Facebook එකට ලොග් වුණාම ඔයාගේ ප්‍රොෆයිල් එක එනවා. That is dynamic. වෙන එක්කෙනෙක් නෙවෙයි ඔයාගේ. Gmail එකට ලොග් වුණාම ඔයාගේ Gmail එකෙන් නම් ලොග් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. If you log with your Gmail to Gmail, then it will show your details and your emails. That is customized. That is called dynamic. We can also create dynamic web page. Okay, let's do a very small one to make a dynamic web page. And I'm in the head section. I'm going to put a script and ask. Okay, I'm asking. n equal prompt. I'm asking a question. What is your name? Yeah, I'm asking a question. Then I will set this, and here I'm going to include a division, and let's put ID of this to answer. And I'm just typing, okay, just keeping it here. And then what I'm going to do is actually here, I'm going to assign this to function foo. This is not there. Don't worry. Make a syllabus again. I'm going to show you how dynamic web is made. I'm pennanawa vitarai dynamic web hadanne කොහොමද කියලා. නැතු මේක syllabus එකේ නෑ බය වෙන්න. මේවා අහන්න නෑ paper එකේ. Dynamic web කියන්නේ මොනවාද කියලා හයි. They might ask what is dynamic web, but they will not ask to create or write about the dynamic webs. Then document dot get element by ID. I'm going to search ID answer, and into that I'm going to write as inner HTML. Let's say hello, and after that followed by your name. Hello followed by your name. And after that next line, going to the next line is BR. And save. Okay, when you go to the web page now, refresh. Oh, I have to run the function. Body on load foo. Save, refresh. It's asking, what is your name? I'm typing my name, Dasun Nilanjana. Click OK, and you can see, hello, Dasun Nilanjana. This page is customized for me. Hello, Dasun Nilanjana, the results. Okay, let's type another name. This page is now customized for you. And let's type another name. You can see it's customized for you. Right? If you need the code, yes, the code is. Make one and make exam again. In the exam, this question will never ask, but you can check. Dynamic is basically the page is customized based on the user input. User input kya? Api meke me run karnot ahanne meke ahanawani. We are given the various questions, maybe input field, text boxes, whatever we feed. The data we feed will be considered, and that will be added. Right? Data will be that we feed will be added there. Okay, let's say Tommy. So it will show them, but there is a magic, right? So because I have not filtered, this website can be hacked. How? Okay, let's say H1 Tommy. H1. Now you can see Tommy in large font. Means this website can be hacked. So that is called HTML sanitization. You can sanitization කරලා නැහැ page එක. ඒ කියන්නේ ගහන ඕන එකක් accept කරනවා. The user මොන හරි පිස්සු code එකක් ගැහුවොත් අපි තුමු user ගැහුවා කියලා මෙහෙම MAQ කියලා ගහලා නිකන් ඉන්න user. That is opening tag. Closing tag ගහන්නේ නැහැ. Then this website will be automatically hacked. Means when you click OK. So let's say MAQ. Let's say hello. And when you type that, you can see this hello is marking this animation, animating. And you can set a color maybe. You can say font, color, equal, green, and okay, you can see this is in green color. The reason is it's not sanitized, so user can enter anything they like. That is not good. Then user can also put HTML codes into your site. That is a security thing, security related thing. Okay, anyway, so what's the answer? Which of the following statement related to the web page development are correct? The dynamic, the content shown in the dynamic web pages may vary according to the user input. Harine? Practically දැක්කනේ අත්දැකීමෙන්ම දන්නවනේ දැන්. You know it, right? It is changing. When user feeds something, it will change. Dynamic web pages are created only using HTML. No. You need something else. It's wrong. The web authoring tools can be used to create web pages. Very true. Web authoring tools can tools can be used to create web pages. That's true. So answers are A and C. So the second one is answer. What's your answers? 32, right? 4. Okay, correct. Good. Right. 32. Which of the following is a correct? Which of the following tags can be used to HTML character formatting? Akuru format karanna. For character formatting, what are the tags that you can use? I for italic, B for bold, U for underline, M for emphasis, correct. P for paragraph, list, no, these are no. Paragraph, list item, underline, M. Break rule, next line, B for bold, U for underline, P for paragraph. I for italic, B for bold, LI for list items. So the perfect correct answer is number 1. I for italic, B for bold, U for underline, emphasis is also italic. 31 is the answer. Which of the following is correct for short when you are using a computer? I'm making my kondyamaru lassan hadaganna puluwa. E hinda eka waradi. Making belle amaru hadaganna puluwa. E hinda ekath waradi. Neck pain, back pain, again back pain, maybe eye injuries. This is the correct. Easy. Number 2. How many bits per pixels are required to represent 32 colors? Grade 10 willing asking from grade 10. How many bits per pixels? The question is asked from grade 10. Yes, how to calculate that? How to calculate bit per pixels value? BPP, bits per pixels. There's a way. Right? Okay, think about, I think there are 2 bulbs in your room. So think there are 1 bulb in your room. In your room, there is only 1 bulb. This is your room. There is only 1 bulb. When you turn on the bulb, if you see the wall, see a specific place in a wall, this place, it has a certain color. Bulb එක දැම්මම මෙතන බිත්ති එක තැනක් අපි හරියටම ගමු. ඒක එක පාටක්. When you turn off the bulb, turn off the bulb, another color. Turn on the bulb, the previous color. Turn off the bulb, another color. That means wall. A wall can have 2 colors when you turn on and turn off the bulb. That is usual. Okay, let me turn on my camera and show you this. Right, okay, let's use a flasher in mobile phone. Okay, let's put specific place, right? Specific, okay, I'm pointing the flasher to the camera, maybe. Oh, I'm pointing to this, maybe my t-shirt. Let's take the color here. When I turn on the bulb, color here is 1 color. Turn off it, another color. Turn off the bulb, another color. Turn on the bulb, 1 color. Turn off the bulb, another color. It will only give 2 colors. It will only give 2 colors. Specific place, right? That means 1 bulb can make 2 colors. Actually, that is 1 bit can produce 2 colors. So 1 bit means 0 or 1. So 1 color is 0, the next color is 1. 2 bits. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. 2 bits can form 4 colors. That is, what is the relationship? 2 to the power 2. 3 bits. Bits do not both. How many colors? 1 bit. 2 to the power 1. The cake penny ballet. 2 bits. 2 to the power 2. 3 bits both. 3 bits. Yes, Pute, you have to respond. Come on. 2 to the power? 3. So what are the colors? The colors you will get. You can represent 1 color, the 2nd color, the 3rd color, the 4th color, 5th color, 6th color, 7th color, 8th color, 8 colors. 2 to the power 3 is 8. So 32 colors. How many bits you need? 32 colors. Now everybody can answer. Yes. How many bits you need for 32 colors?
5.
5. Exactly. 5. Because 2 to the power 5 is 32. 2 to the power 5 is 32. So you need 5 bits. 2 to the power 5 is 32. That's the relationship. Okay. What would happen to an image if its resolution is decreased? 34. Resolution decreased. Resolution, what is the resolution, by the way? What is the resolution? Okay, let's see this practical. What is the resolution? Image resolution is basically number of pixels in an image. Let's open Photoshop to see this practically. This, what's wrong there? So maybe, okay, what's the reason? So let me clear my caches. It's one of the main reasons where let me start. Now it should open. Okay, image resolution is basically the number of pixels. So let's see what will happen when you reduce the resolution, when you increase the resolution, etc. I'm taking a new image. And this new image, I will get, okay, let's get the image size in inches. So this image, I need this image to be 1 inch in height and 1 inch in width. One inch height, 1 inch width, and the resolution pixels per inch. Angala image Angala mandana pixels per inch. I need 100 pixels per inch. Then how many pixels in total? Total how many pixels? Mulugana kiyada. Image is 1 inch, 1 inch. 100 pixels per inch. How many pixels in the image?
100 into 100.
100 into 100, exactly. There are 100 into 100, that is 10,000 pixels. Count it. Count and see. 10,000. Still, you cannot count because let me paint this, then it's easy to count. Let me paint this by applying a gradient. Then it's very, very easy to find out this. Okay, let's use this multicolor gradient like this. Okay, now we can count. Start counting. Count kala gattad me පැත්තට තියෙනවා 100ක්. right? Here you can see it's 1 pixel, ekai 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Likewise, when you count, there are 100 pixels this side and bottom also 100 pixels. So 1 inch can me wage me image එක print කර. You can see 1 inch can මෙන්න මේ වගේ ප්‍රමාණයක් තමයි print කරොත් එන්නේ. So you can see the image gradient is good quality. Okay, let's reduce that. Size එක අඩු කරන්නේ නැහැ. I'm going to reduce the resolution. Image resolution, I'm going to reduce the resolution, not changing the size. Resolution, I'm going to reduce this to 10 pixels per inch. Now, how many pixels?
100.
100 pixels. 10 into 10, the high, 100 pixels. What is the printout size? Print එකක් ගත්තොත් size එක කීයද? Others also need to reply. If I take a printout, what is the size? Earlier, printout එකක් ගත්තොත් අඟලයිනේ. Then printout එකක් ගත්තොත් කීයද? If I took a printout earlier, it will be 1 inch. If I take a printout now, what will be the size? Same size. Why? I have not changed the size. I have changed the resolution. No? Same size. But you can see here, image capacity is 300 bytes. Image capacity is 300 bytes. Let's see. Now the image size is, then may image printout එකක් ගත්තොත් 1 inch. But you can see if I take 1 inch pixel image printout, you can see it's ugly, right? The colors, you can see the pixels appear. But earlier no pixels appear. When you zoom in, the pixels appears, but here no pixels. But now, when you even try to print it, the pixels appear. Okay, what is the size of this image? This image 29 kilobyte. But after reducing image size, so let me reduce to 10. Now it was 29, but now it's 100 bytes, 300 bytes. It's reduced the file size, but actual image size will not reduce. The file size will reduce. Right? So normally for printouts, we keep 300 resolution, 300 pixels page. That is very good for printouts. Even 450 is good. 300 is a norm practice. But for large banners, in order to reduce the file size, we use 172 basically for large banners. But for websites, we use 72. Why less value for websites and more value for printouts? I websites වලට අඩු value එකක්, printout වලට sorry print I website වලට අඩු value එකක්, website වලට වැඩි value එකක්, මේ අඩු value එකක්, printout වලට වැඩි එකක් දෙන්නේ, website වලට අඩු එකක් දෙන්නේ. What's the reason?
If we put high values websites, it will take time to load.
Exactly. If you put large size, large number of pixels in a website, the file size will be high. File size එක ලොකු වෙනවා. File size එක ලොකු වුණොත් website එක load වෙන්න slow වෙනවා. Therefore we use low resolution for websites. High resolution for prints. Print එක අපිට quality එකට ඕනනේ. File size එක වැඩක් නැහැ නේ print එකට. File size is not relevant for the print. We need quality print, that is why more resolution for that. Okay, let's discuss the question. Again, I have discussed the theory. What would happen to an image if the resolution is decreased? The quality and the file size of the image increases? No. Resolution decrease means the quality will reduce and the file size will also reduce. The quality and the file size of the image will decrease. Both will decrease. So answer is number 2. You have given the correct answer. It's number 2. Correct. Okay. Next. Right, quality and the file size of an image will decrease. Quality will decrease because number of pixels are less. File size will decrease, they come out, or the file size, number of pixels are less, then the file size is also low. Okay, then question number 35, 36, 36, 36, 35, 36, and then 37, 35, 36, 37. Let's finish the paper today. 35, 36, 37. Pascal කියලා මම කියලා දෙන්නම්. Next day I will teach you Pascal, right? විග්ගය සතිය වගේම තමයි. මම අද theory එක කියලා දෙන්නේ නැහැ. I will not teach the theory, but I will discuss the question. Next day I will teach you the theory, yeah? Okay. Start doing this now quickly. Which of the following statements are true? I will quickly discuss the theory part. I will discuss next day, right? Pascal is an example for high-level programming language. True. Pascal can high level. High level means it's man readable. අපිට read කරන්න පුළුවන් language එකක්. It's a man readable language. It is not a machine readable. It's like English, right? It's a high level. High level programming language is easier for the programmers. Easier for the programmers to understand than lower level languages. Very true. High level අපිට තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන්. It's English like language. It's very true. But low level languages are more machine related. So it's technical. Compiler translate high-level program language into machine language and instructions. Yes, not just the compiler. There are some other translators called interpreter. Compiler, interpreter. Sampadaka artha vinyasaka Sinhala medium එකේ. Sampadaka artha vinyasa. Sampadaka කියන්නේ compiler. එයා එකපාර translate කරනවා. It will translate all at once. Right? It will translate all at once. අර්ථ වින්‍යාසක නැත්නම් ඊළඟට තියෙන්නේ මේ interpreter. It will translate statement by statement, line by line. Anyway, all three are correct, so 4 is the answer. So what about your answers? 4. Correct. Okay, consider following pseudocode segment. 175 දැම්මොත් they're asking what should be the output if the value 175 input for the variable units. 175 them 175 less than 50 the net in the else එකට යනවා. දැන් ඉස්සලම check වෙන්නේ මෙතන ඉන්න උඩ ඉඳන් එනවා. හරි. It's coming from the beginning. Begin read units 175. 175 greater than 50? No. It's not less than 50? No. Then it will go to the else part. Skipping this. If it is greater than 50, yes. And less than 150, no. Again, go to the else part. If it is, then only else part is there, no, then this will be executed. No condition. Amount equal 250 plus units. Units can be 175 minus 150 is 25 into 5. 25 into 5 is 125. 125 plus 250 is 375. So that's the result. 4. 35, 36, both 4. 37. What would be the output if the user input 4, 5, 2, minus 1 after the other for the following pseudocode segment? Terminal minus 1, 0, repeat, display enter number, 4 is entered, get the number. If number greater than x is 0, yes, 4 is greater than 0, then x equal the number. Then 4 is x. Until number equal terminal is not minus 1, so going back, because terminal is minus 1, number is now 4. Next number is entered, 5. Get the number 5. Okay, 5 greater than x can then 4. 5 greater than x is 4. 5 greater than 4. 5 greater than 4, then x is 5. Next 2. 2 greater than 5, then nothing to do. Then minus 1, then terminate. What is x? X is 5. That is also 4, right? Right. That is also 4. 37 also 4. What is display x? You are printing x. X is 5. Correct. 38, 39, 40. Quickly. 38, 39, 40. Okay. Consider the following statement regarding computer programs. Variables can contain different values, different times. Exactly, that is what the variable is. Variable. Variable කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? විචල්්‍ය. Variable. It's having a different values, different times. Okay, think about a simple cup. So this can contain, we can put water. Different times we can put different amount of water, but still the same cup. But you can put different amount of water, different liquids. So that is what the variable is. It can hold different values in the different times. That is what a variable is. Okay, reserved words of the programming language can be used as variables, names, that language. No, it's wrong. A is correct. Both A be correct. No, both A be correct. Only A is correct. Yeah. So, yes, I was also worried. Only A is correct because B is incorrect. Only A is correct. 39. Consider the following. Reserved words done there. Reserved word you cannot take. Consider the following and you are given A, B, C, 50, 30, 70. Right? I will teach you how to do this next day also. I will teach you this Pascal part. Don't worry. So after learning this, after coming to this class means the next class, I think you are finished. You are like, we have discussed how many days we have started. Like we have started and discussed closer to 4 or 5 days. But within that 4 or 5 days, the complete syllabus is discussed. Right? Only few, only I think only 15% or 18, up to 18% maybe there is like some missing parts. But we have discussed entire theory part grade 10 and 11. So therefore, this set of videos are very, very important. If you need, you can request the video, watch that videos again, and level ICT. Grade 10 and 11, both missed, but doesn't matter. If you watch these videos, you can quickly go through the syllabus. And even before the examination, please watch all the videos and go to the exam. Surely you get A plus. Okay, ABC, 50, 30, 70, ABC. If A greater than B, A is 50, greater than B, oh, yes, A greater than C, checking A greater than C, no, then else part because A 50 greater than 30, true, come in, then 50 greater than 70, no, you're coming to else, and the value C, that is 70. So that is 4, simple, right? 39, 4. Then the last, if 0 and 1 respectively given as the input for X, the following logic circuit, what would be the respective output? 0. 0 then when you give 0 here, this will be 1 because not gate, this will be 0. 0 nang AND gate taking anith එක මොකක් වුණත් යන්නේ නැහැ. AND gate will out only accept 1 1, right? No zeros. Here if it is 1, if this is 1, AND gate will output 1. If this is 0, AND gate will output 0. That means same A. If A is 1, that A. If A is 0, that A. So A will go here. This is 0. But here the A, 0 or A. If A is 0 again, this is 0. If A is 1, this is 1. So this is A. So when it is 0, the answer is A. So this is correct, this is correct. Then what about the other occurrence? Let's write down and see. When it is 1, this will be 0. 0 nang AND gate taking yanne 0. We learned this, AND gate will output only for 1 1. පල්ලෙහින් ඉන්නේ 1. එහෙනම් B අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. B 1 නම් if B is 1, this will be 1 because 1 1. If B is 0, this will be 0. That means same B will be here. Then if B is 1, this will be 1 because O gate 0 1 and 1. If B is 0, this is 0, same B will be here. So this is B. That is this one. So answer is 2. That will conclude our discussion for today. Okay, that is for the last one. Right, let's discuss the remaining part next day. Yes, we will do the next part, but after discussing the MCQ, right? So let's finish the MCQ first, then we'll come to the 2020 MCQ එකත් කරලා ඉන්න. Just do the 2020 and 21 MCQ, then come to the essay part and the structure part, right? Okay. Then good night. See you all next week.
Next.
Okay.